Hey, what's up? Welcome to our upper body strength and stretching session today. As always, we're going to start with stretching, but we don't need to use any equipment today. If you've got a mat to provide some cushion for your knees and for rolling around on, you might want to grab that real quick. Otherwise, this will be a nice, good flow workout. Let's get going. Inhale up. Exhale to one side. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. Step to the side. Forward fold, nice and slow. Feel that stretch in your lower back. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel that stretch in your lower back and the back of your legs, shifting your weight left to right. Step one foot back in a lunge, feeling that stretch in your hip flexors, your inner thighs. Leave the hand opposite of the foot that's forward down as you bring your other arm up to the ceiling, looking up at your fingertips. Kind of bring that arm out, opening up your chest and your shoulder. You can get a big circle, opening up that shoulder. One more. Other direction. One more. Bring that hand down, step that foot back to meet the other foot, and press your heels into the floor. Downward facing dog. Just relax your neck and relax the shoulders as you stretch the back of your legs and you feel that tension in your back as it goes all the way from the top of your hips to your shoulders. Just, take some time to just really stretch that out. Releasing that tension. If you've got stress in your hips, rotate your weight from left to right. Step your opposite foot forward from the one that wasn't forward earlier. Into lunge. Feel that stretch in your hips, in your thighs, in your glutes. Again, the foot that's forward, leave that opposite hand down. Bring the other arm up. Look up at the ceiling. Look up towards your fingertips and feel lifted through the top of your head. Feel that stretch in your core. Let's get a big circle, opening up that shoulder in your chest. One more. Switch directions. Bring that hand down. Step that foot back, press into downward facing dog again, stretching your back, stretching your shoulders, stretching the backs of your legs. Try to press your heels into the floor, getting a deeper stretch. And then walk those hands forward, coming down into plank position and hold. Just hold. Focus on pulling your belly button up towards the ceiling. Nice and strong core. Breathe. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Feel that stability and strength in your entire body, all the way from your fingertips, up through your arms, into your shoulders, radiating through your core, all the way down your glutes and in your quads, your hamstrings, down through your calves and into your heels, all the way down into your metatarsals of your feet and into your toes. Feel all of that strength in your entire body. Hold about 5 more seconds. You're doing awesome. We're going to come down to our knees and bring our hips down to our heels. Nice child's pose position. You can rest your forehead on the floor. Take a deep breath in through your nose as you stretch your fingertips forward as far away from you as they will possibly go. Exhale. Inhale. If you rotate your elbows in and out, you can feel that stretch different in your shoulders. You can feel how it stretches your shoulders and the muscles between your shoulder blades differently. Take a deep breath in. We're going to exhale over to one side, stretching our lats and our shoulders, our obliques. Exhale everything you've got in there, and then inhale to the center. And then exhale to the other side. Inhale to the center. We're pressing up to our knees. Our hands are under our shoulders, and we're pulling our shoulder blades in and up towards the ceiling. Belly button in as far as it'll go. Cat pose. And inhale down into a nice cow pose. Releasing any tension that you have in your lower back. And then we're gonna bring our whole body down to the floor, nice and slow. Press up into cobra. Leaving the tops of your feet on the floor, pressing your torso up, stretching that rectus abdominis. Pull that belly button in for a deeper stretch. Rotate over to one side, pulling the belly button in. Come back center. Rotate over to the other side. Belly button in, belly button in. Feeling that stretch in your obliques. Back center. Good. Bring your torso all the way down. Stretch your arms forward. And we're lifting up. And we're holding. Strengthening the back. If we're going to work on strengthening our abs and our obliques, you got to work the other side too. So, doing this Superwoman pose, we are strengthening our rhomboids, our traps, our lats, our erector spinae, our QL, lots and lots of different muscles back there that we need to balance out strengthening our core with, or our abs, okay? These muscles are all part of the core too. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Feel like you're being stretched across the room. Stretch. Somebody's got a hold of your middle fingers and your big toes, and they're stretching you across the room. Belly button pulled in and up. You're so strong. And bring it down. Bring your arms next to your side. Press up, back into cobra, stretching your abs. We're gonna press back into child's pose again. Hips to heels, stretching those glutes. Good. Stretch those arms forward, walking those fingertips as far from you as they'll go, and then pressing up onto your hands and your knees. We're gonna move into a side plank, okay? So come over to your side, cross your top ankle over your bottom one, position your hand directly under your shoulder, and we're gonna come up and hold. Hold. In this position, feel like you're being lifted from your hip right here. Nice and strong, okay? Pull that belly button in towards your spine. That'll help with stability so you're not all wobbly. If you need to come down, that is just fine. Just come down, let your wrists and your shoulder rest for a second, and come right back up and join us. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. through your nose. If you want to add a little extra challenge here, you can reach in and then reach back up. This is called threading the needle. Reach in and then bring that arm back up. Reach in and back up. Hold and come down. Good job. Come down to your elbow, bringing that elbow directly under your shoulder. Position your legs slightly forward, okay? We're gonna lift that top leg up, pointing the toe. Point as you control the motion of that leg. You're bringing your leg forward, and then flex, bringing that foot back, okay? Point forward, flex back. Point forward, flex back. Feel lifted in your hips right here, and in your, I guess where your obliques are. Lift up right there. Point forward, flex back. Point forward, flex back. You feel that stretch in your leg? Flex back. I feel it in my anterior tibialis, in the very front of my leg. Now, flex forward, point back. This is a little bit different feeling. Now you feel a little bit more in the back of your leg instead of the front. Yeah. Remember to lift under that torso. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. Flex, point. Nice control. Work in those abs. Flex, point, flex, and point. Bring that leg down. Great job. We're moving over to the other side. Just flop over to the other side. Bring your hand directly under your shoulder. We're going to go back up into that side plank position. Here we go. Up, feeling lifted in your hip. Pulling that belly button in. Feeling the strength of your core here. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. If you want that added challenge, let's thread the needle. Reach in, look back behind you, and reach up. Reach in, rotating that spine. Reaching back up. One more. Reach in, and reach back up, and bring it down. Great job. Come down to your elbow, elbow directly under your shoulder. Position those legs slightly forward. Bring that top leg up. We're flexing forward, pointing back. Flex forward, point back. Flex and point. Flex and point. This is really great for creating stability in your hips, and it really helps to tone your core. And point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex. Last one. Point. Okay, we're flexing forward and pointing back. Good. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. Keep going, you're doing great. Mind that breathing. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice control. out. 10 more seconds. Doing awesome. Flex and point. One more. Flex forward, point back, and bring that leg down. Turn over onto your stomach. Press up into cobra, stretching those abs again, and then bring your pelvis back to your heels, stretching your glutes, stretching your back, stretching your shoulders and your arms. You can just relax your head on the floor. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands over to one side. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, over to the other side. Pulling that belly button in. Inhale, back to the center. And we're pressing up to our hands and our knees. Curl your toes under. Press those hips up, heels back and down. Downward facing dog. Stretching the backs of those legs. Just relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. Just let that head hang. Release that tension that you've got in your upper body. Take the dog for a walk. And you don't have to just step on your toes. You can step on the side of your feet too, stretching the sides of your legs and affecting different parts of your legs. You can step out wide. You can step out into the center. You can be up on your toes. Rotate your ankles. Do what your body is telling you feels awesome so that you can feel awesome for the rest of your day today. That's why we're here. We want to feel awesome and look awesome. And do awesome things. Walk your hands in towards your feet. Nice little forward fold we've got here. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. Walk your hands back down. Coming down to a plank position and then drop those knees. Come over to the side. We're going to put our hands directly under our shoulders. We're going to come up to a reverse plank position. Ready? Press up. Pressing your pelvis as far up towards the ceiling as you can, like you're being lifted up at your hips. Like you've got a rope tied around your butt and they're being lifted by your pubic bone. Breathe. Feel the strength of your body. This is not a real common position, so you got to do that. You got to put yourself in different positions. It's funny how parallel it is to life when you trying new things with your body. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, sometimes things feel good, sometimes it's painful. But what you are getting through makes you stronger, right? Bring those hips down, nice and slow. Sit up nice and tall through the top of your head, feeling nice and lifted as you pull that belly button in. Bring your arms in front of you as you reach for your toes. Nice and slow, feeling that release in your lower back. And then pull yourself forward if you can. If you can't reach your toes, grab for your ankles and pull. If you can't reach your ankles, grab those calves that you got there, right? Get underneath them and pull that torso close to those legs. Pulling that belly button in. Getting closer and closer and closer. All right. We're laying back one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. We're going to do some single leg V-ups, all right? We're gonna bring our arms overhead, our toes are pointed the other direction. Right now we're feeling nice and elongated, stretching across the room, feeling like somebody's pulling our big toes and our big fingers, stretching, 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 okay? We're gonna come up and touch your right hand to your left foot, come down, and we're gonna switch, okay? Up. If this is too advanced or too difficult, bring one leg up. When you come to touch the other leg, it'll give you a little bit of friction. It'll help you push up, okay? Here we go. Up and down, nice and slow and controlled. Up, control on the way down. Up and down. Up and down, nice and slow. Up and down. 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 Good, keep going. Just a few more. Up, down, up, down. Last one. Up and down. Good job. Bring your arms overhead. Flex those toes. We're doing one big straight leg sit up. Up, feeling nice and lifted in the top of your head. Belly button in. We're reaching forward. Reaching forward, stretching that lower back. Get a little bit closer, and a little bit closer, and a little bit closer. Stretching the backs of those legs, stretching that lower back. Deep breaths. Arms come over to the side. Bring your legs back behind you. Hands under your shoulders. Press back into child's pose, stretching those glutes. Stretch those shoulders. And then press up, cross those ankles. We're going to do some kneeling push-ups. If kneeling push-ups are too easy for you, it's all right to come up into a plank and do regular push-ups, okay? All right, so cross those ankles. Pull the ankles in towards your butt. Bring your hands under your shoulders. And when you go down, breathe in. And as you press up, breathe out. And keep your elbows pulled in towards your body. Was that enough instruction or what? Here we go. Let's just do it. Focus on pulling that belly button in. That'll help you to keep a flat back. Keeping your back strong as you're pushing up. Keep that breathing going. It really helps to power through. Almost there. Couple more. And bring your hips back to your heels as you reach your arms forward. Reach those arms forward. Come up to your hands and your knees. Okay, we're going to do bird dog. Bring up one arm and the opposite leg and feel like you're being pulled across the room. Breathe in through your nose. Out through your mouth. And then we're going to pulse up. 2, 3. Focus on pulling that belly button in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12. Bring it down. Sit back. Hips to heels. I like to shake that butt just a little bit. Wiggle that booty. Loosen up those glutes. Press back up onto your hands and your knees. Your hands are directly under your shoulders. Bring up your other arm this time and the opposite leg, feeling stretched and elongated across the room. We're gonna pulse up, pull that belly button up and in first. Here we go. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can just relax your neck. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and come down. Sitting back on your heels one more time as you reach your arms forward. Feeling that stretch in your chest. Bring your arms out to the side. Breathe. Reach your arms forward again, as far as they'll go. Stretching your upper back, and then bring those elbows back out to your sides again, and try to bring your shoulders down to the floor, stretching your chest. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Stretch your arms forward as you inhale. And then slowly pull your arms in towards your knees as you're pulling your upper back up towards the ceiling. Belly button is being pulled in towards your spine, and you're stretching your back, and then release. Inhale, down to cow. Breathing, using that breath, very good. Bring your arms out in front of you. Curl your toes under, press your hips up, your heels back. Press in a downward facing dog, and then bring in one knee in between your hands. Shift your weight back into that straight leg, stretching your hips in pigeon pose. If this is not enough stretching for you, you can lean your torso forward, stretching your fingertips as far forward as you can make them go. Feeling that stretch in your shoulders. Use your breathing. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale as you bring your hands in towards your chest on either side of your knee. Curl your toes that are back behind you under. Press your hips up. Bring that other foot back to meet your other one. Now bring the opposite knee in between your hands this time. Here we go. Knee up, shift your weight back. Feeling that stretch in your hips, in your glutes, in your piriformis. Just relax that foot that's back behind you, putting the top of your foot onto the floor. Reach forward, stretching your hip. Pull that belly button in towards your spine. Breathe. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, bring your hands in on either side of your knee. Curl your back toes under, hips up. Bring that forward foot back to meet the other one. Take the dog for a walk and downward facing dog. Again, just relax that neck. Just relax your shoulders. No tension. Release that tension. Walk your hands in towards your feet. Grab those elbows. Let the weight of your torso stretch the back of your legs. And just get a nice little sway in here. Left to right. Stretching your lower back, stretching the backs of your legs. All the way from your big toe up to your shoulders. You're feeling it. All the way up and back down. Bend your knees a little bit. Pull that belly button in. Slowly roll up. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. All right, great job today. Great job showing up, getting in a nice stretch that's awesome for your body, healthy, strengthening your upper body, strengthening those shoulders, and doing a great job preparing yourself for the day. Hope you brought in lots of positive energy during this exercise today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace.